In this video, I'll show you how to set up and how to use your Samsung C400 soundbar, how to pair it with your TV, how to use the remote control, and also how to change through the different inputs. So let's get started. So I have put the soundbar in this position. This is the back of the soundbar, and if you notice right over here, there is a USB port, and also right down there, there's an optical cable input. You can connect this soundbar using Bluetooth or the optical cable. These are the only two options. I'll show you how to do it, very easy. So with the optical cable, I have one over here. If you don't have one, I'll put a link to Amazon to get one. You just need to connect one end of this optical cable. Make sure you remove the plastic protector. Some cables come with this and you absolutely need to remove it. So we'll connect one end over here, and there's no wrong way to put it. I mean, it only fits in a certain position. Make sure it clicks like that. And the other end of the optical cable in the back of your TV. So this is the back of my TV. Your optical cable should be over here or sometimes on one of the sides with the HDMI ports. This is an LG TV and it's right behind. So connect it. Make sure it clicks. Next, you need to power on the soundbar. Press on the power button. And then we have to select the input digital audio in. So you're gonna press this button over here, or you can take the remote control and press, it's the same button that it's on the remote control, this one over here. So you can press this one or that one, press it, and we need to hear digital audio in. Because there's a few options. There's USB and there's also Bluetooth. We don't want them. So press, you hear digital audio in. Now it's time to turn on your television. This is an LG TV and I need to go into the settings. Same thing if you have a Samsung or Hisense. It's usually in the settings that you need to go. On the LG TV, you need to go right down where it says sound output. Click on this and then select optical out. Okay, and this is it. Now once you open a TV show, music, anything, the sound will come out of your Samsung soundbar. You don't need to do anything else. If you want to connect your soundbar using Bluetooth, I think it's even a better option in certain ways. All you have to do is power on your soundbar, obviously. Then you're gonna press again this button right over here, the input selector, until you hear Bluetooth. If you hear Bluetooth pairing, great. If you don't hear Bluetooth pairing, you'll need to take the soundbar remote control and press the Bluetooth pairing button, and then you're gonna hear Bluetooth pairing. Next step on your TV is to go in the same menu and you're gonna select Bluetooth list or Bluetooth device. Then a menu should appear and you should see your Samsung soundbar down below. Click on it, it will connect and it will stay under registered devices. And right away it will work. You'll be able to hear your music and everything. You don't need to do anything else after that. What I like about connecting your soundbar using Bluetooth is that you're able to change the volume using your TV original remote control. You won't have to use the soundbar remote control to change the volume. If you connect it using an optical cable, then you'll need to change the volume using this remote instead, because the TV remote control won't be able to change the volume. Now, another feature I like about the Samsung C400 is in the back it has, as you saw previously, a USB port. You simply need to take a USB drive formatted in exFAT or FAT32, connect it. Make sure you have some MP3 files on your USB drive. You're gonna press this button again, the input selector, or on your remote control, this one, until you hear USB. Okay, the voice should say USB. And then with your remote control, you can simply press play, pause, go to the next song with the right button, to the previous song with the left button, and yeah, it's very useful. And by the way, since I have the remote control in my hand, let me show you the basic features that it has. So on off, again, the input selector, we already saw it, Bluetooth pairing. This is mostly used to control the content of your USB drive, but also if you have connected your soundbar using Bluetooth with your TV, you'll be able to control certain things, play, pause, and skip to the next and stuff like that, if you're listening to music. Then you have a mute button right over here. Sound mode, it has different sound profiles. So some of them are optimized for gaming, some of them for movies. You'll have to put on your TV your favorite show or your favorite music and go through them and see which one fits you best. Which one do you find sounds the best? That's the only way. And then the most useful options are over here. You have this volume button. That is not a button you can press. The only way to change volume, obviously the remote control needs to point to the soundbar, is by pulling it up, you see, like this, to put it volume up, or volume down to pull it down. Over here we have woofer. The C400 does not come with a subwoofer, but you can purchase a Samsung wireless subwoofer separately. I'll put a link in the description. And to sync it with your Samsung soundbar. And once you do this, you'll be able to control the subwoofer volume using the woofer. Same thing as the soundbar. Very useful, and it really adds a lot of sound quality to have a subwoofer separate to your soundbar. But overall, these are the basic features of the C400 remote control. How to reset your Samsung C400 soundbar. Very easy in case you're having issues. Step number 1, turn on your soundbar. Then next step is to go on the top of the soundbar and you're gonna find a minus and a plus button. You need to keep both of these buttons pressed like this during 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, release your fingers from those buttons. You're gonna have a few lights over here flashing, and at the end, to know that the factory reset is done, there'll be a blue light right in the middle flashing 3 times. Okay, once it's flashed 3 times, you're good to go. The soundbar has been factory reset. You'll be able to pair it again with your TV, phone, or whatever other device. It's very easy, takes only a few seconds. I hope this was useful. If so, please leave a comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.